Brightspace is a learning management system that makes it easier for you to give each student a more personalized learning experience. And now you can do it with fewer headaches and in less time. It's one platform with a single sign-on to all the tools you need that works on any device and can be used to create a different experience for each grade level. The youngest students can use a portfolio specifically built for non-readers to share what they're learning. As they get older and busier, the activity feed shows them the latest updates to help them keep track of everything that's going on. And no matter what grade your students are in, it's simpler than ever to create lessons and check that content is aligned to standards. You can use materials from publishers, open educational resources, or bring them in directly from Google Drive. The social interface brings it all together in a way that's easy for anyone to use and keeps everyone connected: teachers, students, and their parents. With Brightspace, you'll be able to reach every learner in a way that supports their learning style.
I want to tell you a story about a new teacher, Louise. Louise was very excited to get to work. She'd been at university for 4 years and just finished her student teaching at Ellington Elementary. She's looking forward to having her own classroom and watching students grow and learn. As she gets closer to graduating, there are lots of steps for her to get to that classroom, more than she thought. First, Louise needs a recommendation from one of her professors. The professor says it's no big deal, but first she'll have to take the ETS praxis for elementary education. Louise prepares for the praxis and does very well. She requests her praxis results to be sent directly to her teacher wallet, where they are transferred verifiably. Louise then goes to the state licensure system website, presents her praxis credential, and is automatically added as a licensed candidate. Next, Louise uses the list of EdPrep providers in the licensure system to identify she's attending university. Since she has not collected a verifiable endorsement from her professor, she can generate a proof request to send to her professor. Her professor scans the QR code, which verifiably submits an endorsement to both Louise's wallet and the state system. Finally, there are a few attestations Louise must submit. As she does so, the licensure specialist at the state can verify and mark them as verifiable credentials. Louise can easily put them in her teacher wallet, and her license is issued directly into her wallet. Louise is now ready to talk to HR at Ellington Elementary. When she goes in to fill out the paperwork, Mrs. Wheeler, the HR admin at the school, asks for all of Louise's credentials so she can get her set up as a teacher. Mrs. Wheeler goes to the teacher wallet site, creates a proof request for Louise's credentials. Louise scans the proof request and submits all her credentials directly and verifiably into the system. And she's ready to get to work.
That was the biggest push for a lot of our teachers, is seeing how immediately it impacted the students' view of learning.
ST Math has been a huge benefit to us. It allows our students to think critically and problem solve without the bias of language, so students are able to build foundational concepts in math.
At Mind Research Institute, we believe every student has the potential to deeply understand and truly love math.
In my own particular classroom, we have a lot of students that are learning the English language. So they haven't maybe been as active in my math class previously, but now those puzzles, all you have to do is look at them. And you're thinking about what's happening on the screen. How am I getting GG across to the other side? And so I feel like everyone's engaged in what we're doing.
I used to not like math, but when I started to play ST Math, it started to make me feel more confident about math.
I really think that it has helped teachers get remotivated with how they teach math and be excited about math, and in turn our kids are as well.
ST Math is different. It's a pre-K to 8 visual instructional program that leverages the brain's innate spatial temporal reasoning ability to solve math problems. ST Math's unique, patented approach provides students with equitable access to learning through challenging puzzles, non-routine problem solving, and informative feedback.
When I'm playing ST Math, I can feel that I'm getting better and that my skills are getting better when I'm doing math.
I love seeing their eyes light up when they say, "Oh, I saw this puzzle. Oh, that's what that means."
It's pretty neat to see really the kids help each other. And so when they start working through the games, they really are empowered to know the game and learn how it works and understand the math behind it, and they want to share that information with their peers. And so they start opening up a line of communication that they previously didn't have because they are now the experts on the game.
With ST Math, students build deep conceptual understanding, and schools see proven, repeatable results. Play to learn math. Learn to love math. ST Math. Go to stmath.com to play and learn.
Everybody deserves the opportunity to learn. Everybody can learn, we just have to find the right way to teach them. Square Panda covers the whole gamut of all different modes of learning.
We are on a mission to reinvent how children learn to read. Built upon years of research and designed by neuroscientists, the award-winning Square Panda literacy system is the only truly multi-sensory, phonics-based foundational literacy program that combines digital learning with tactile application to accelerate students on their own personalized path toward independent reading success. The pandemic created grade-level cohorts of students with gaps in prerequisite foundational literacy skills that impeded and continues to impede their ability to proficiently interact with on-grade level content. On top of that, students of color and students from low-income areas were disproportionately hit the hardest, further widening pre-existing achievement gaps. Square Panda was built on principles behind the science of reading to provide the most effective way for all students, especially struggling students, to build those critical foundational literacy skills and accelerate learning to read. How? As students play and interact, they are assessed behind the scenes through a series of personalized mini-games. These provide explicit, systematic phonics instruction and opportunities to apply, independently practice, and receive feedback along the way.
Students learn in different ways.
Some of them are more auditory, some of them are more visual learners, and some of them are more kinesthetic learners.
Some need a quick pace, some need repetition. Using Square Panda keeps every type of child engaged.
Sequenced learning introduces letters in small sets. As children build skills, they're guided from simple to more complex learning, applying and extending the phonics instruction until they ultimately graduate to reading connected text. Through interactive, digital, decodable readers, children build the skills and confidence they need to transition to the companion print books. Students start reading real books faster. And since learning can happen anywhere, progress tracking is available for both teachers and parents. Teachers can see activity completed in the classroom and beyond.
Knowing the misconceptions can tell me what to do next when I'm working with them one-on-one or in a small group. So seeing that in the portal helps me a lot.
Accelerate reading growth by spending time on grade level content and targeting just-in-time instruction with the Square Panda literacy system.
Square, Panda.